Hello and welcome to this video, which will be discussing how to enter moisture content readings into the MQS for both dirt and turf surfaces. So after you get logged in, which is what the first two videos of this series have covered, um, you will go to that racingsurfaces.net, you'll get logged in, and this is the first thing you're going to see, which is going to be your site list. Your site list is going to show all of the racetracks that you have the ability to view the dashboards and enter data for. So first thing we're going to do is go to your dashboard, and on this page immediately you can see all the tracks, all the individual surfaces I should say, for your racetrack. So for this demo track racing surfaces testing lab, we have 3 tracks in here: main track, which is set up as a dirt, your turf track, and then a training track, which is set up as a synthetic, so that we can go through all 3 surface types and how to enter data for each one of them. If we're talking about entering moisture for a dirt racetrack, what you're going to want to do, and this is the same for turf as well, you'll go over to your menu board, and that's going to be this navy bar across the left-hand side. You're going to go under maintenance and go down here to moisture. Click on that. And to add a new day of moisture readings, we're going to go all the way to the right over here and press add. Then you're going to choose the track that you want to enter moisture for. Now in the MQS, we have it set up so that you can only enter moisture readings for dirt or turf racetracks. So all of those surfaces that your site has that are dirt or turf should show up in this list. If it doesn't, you need to contact your administrator. But right here, we're going to enter for the main track, which is a dirt. You'll choose that track, then you'll go to the date. You can click on this calendar button and an actual calendar will pop up, so you can click on the date you want to enter for. We'll go ahead and enter for today. Time is the time that you took these measurements, not the time that you're entering them at. So the time that you went out on the racetrack and you took these measurements, this is the time you're entering here. I'll say we entered them after training, so 10:30 sounds about right. Press OK. Now the rod length, here it's assumed that it's 3 inches if you're using a TDR or a time domain reflectometry meter. But if you're using something different, you can put that here. Otherwise, just leave that blank. Comments are anything that are important for the day. Rained all day, canceled training yesterday, etc. Right now, I'm just going to put test in here and you'll press save. After you press save, a table will pop up right below that, as well as where you're actually going to enter the data below the table. So the first thing you're going to do is click in this location bar, and all of your locations that are set up for your racetrack should show up in this list here. Now, list will start with just the HISA readings, which are all the quarter poles at 5 and 15 feet off of the inside rail. This list is fully customizable, so if you need to add any locations to this list, just reach out to your administrator. So I'm going to start with the wire 5 foot, click on that, and then right over here in this box that says volumetric moisture is where I'm going to type the reading that was given to me by the TDR at the wire 5 foot. So 24.1, and press save. That will then be added to this table at the top, and you can look and see if you typed it in correctly. If you didn't, you can go back and edit it using this green pen button, or you can delete it and start over using the red trash can button right next to that green pen. So now I'm going to go down the list and just add the rest of my readings. And here you can see it stops adding to this list here, but if we look over here, it says it's showing 1 through 5 of 8 that are currently entered. So all we have to do to see those next 3 that we just entered is click this right arrow button, and here's the other ones you just entered. All right, that was all that I needed to enter. Those are the 8 measurements that are required by HISA for a 1-mile racetrack. After you click save for each one of those, you don't have to save it again. So now I'm just going to go back and make sure it was in there. And to search for past records, we just have to go to the top of this page, select a track we just entered for the main track, a start date and an end date, and press search. And there's our entry that we just entered. If we want to enter moisture readings for a turf track, all we have to do is press add, select our track, and just select the other track that we want to enter for, which is our turf. Again, I'm going to select the date, the time. I went out at 11. Okay. This is also a test file, and we'll press save. So the same thing, the exact same thing as on the dirt track. The only difference is we're just choosing the different turf. So again, I'm going to go through these. Again, I'm going to click over to see which one I just did last. Okay. So now that we've entered all of those, I'll go back and check to make sure those entered correctly. And there we are. We can view that record and see that we have all of our readings in here. All right. And that is how you do it.